but it's apparently common practice in the contemporary world to hire someone to translate it. And then,
the list is what? Hand me that list, man. Oh man. Oh, it's not that good going on. I'm trying to do my best. Alex, you're right. You don't listen to me. Yeah. Losing with the.
Steve, you think Paul's gonna make us?
Drive all the way here from across the there to reach fifth. No, that's fine. I see how you're doing.
we suck, Dave.
Nature called me yesterday. Lauren took it. I'm not going up against her.
Oh, I gotta go after Lauren.
Oh yeah. You're the poet laureate, aren't you?
He's the poet laureate of Lakewood, yeah.
The poet laureate. That just John mentioned your name and said poet laureate, and then you introduced me again. I didn't even catch it.
Ganging up on something.
Oh, yeah.
Lauren's the poet laureate of
What's the date?
The date.
We're gonna get started.
I can't function without technology.
Who's the reader tonight?
John Dorsey and Dan Provost.
Literary Cafe. April. So, if you want to come out into the back room here and listen to some poetry. We got some poetry going on here. Hey, Allison. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Want some pineapple? I brought
Yeah.
some pineapple.
Ooh, pineapple. Yeah.
Pineapple? Oh, you can have bear before this.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. All right, we're ready here.
I like him. Yeah, better at the other.
You're welcome.
Time just keeps on moving, man.
Pineapple.
Slip all right into the picture.
Yeah, it does that too.
The next time.
Okay. That's awesome.
You know, you can hope that things never happen, but they're going to happen. Things, that is.
Is that a poll? You read poems already?
So, it's about 10 o'clock. We're getting ready to start here. It is April, National Poetry Month. I want to thank everybody here for showing up. This is the, I think, 29th? Heck?
I can look it up. I have it all here. Here.
It's like, yeah, well, you don't have to put yourself
Well,
out.
let's see.
Why don't you hold on to it so I don't accidentally sell this?
I think it's close to 30.
Make sure you get it.
Shit, it might be the
That would
30.
be, that's right here. That would be 28.
28. So this is 28. Okay, so 28th poetry reading. The Literary Cafe on the second Thursday of the month. I'm your MC and host, Nick Trenkner. Steve Goldberg here is the guy who puts everything together. How many here have not been here before? All right, well, we got two people. Jack's never been here before.
I'm not here now.
Give him another drink.
Yes, you are. No, anyway. Well, so if you haven't been here before, and if I'm not seeing all the people in the. Oh, thanks, Ray. Everybody in the audience, in the back room or the front room, however you look at it. Right now, it's the back room. But Second Thursday of the month, we have poetry readings. 2 featured readers. Tonight our featured readers are Dan Provost and John Dorsey. Dan Provost has never been here before. John Dorsey has actually been a featured reader before.
A rarity.
And I remember that incident very well, and we'll get to that a little bit later.
Incident, Nick.
Dan, did you come all the way from Worcester?
It certainly
All the way
was
from
an
Worcester,
incident.
Massachusetts.
Damn.
I think a wiser
Good for
magistrate
you.
would have been just fine, but that's for this.
Well, the fines for that are very steep.
Better than jail.
Sometimes you wonder. So anyway, April, National Poetry Month, Natural Poetry Month. Nothing natural about it. We also have pads of paper and pens up here by the doorway by Steve. The idea with that is that you're all encouraged to grab one. This is an idea that
The
came to
pads, not
us
Steve.
from our spiritual grandfather, Sean Mishak, who said, hey, why don't you put some pads of paper and pens out there and have people write while people are reading, because nobody likes to listen to people read. Nobody likes to listen to people read poetry, and whenever they do listen to people reading poetry, they say, fuck that guy, I could do better, or fuck that girl, and I could do better, or I could do better.
Or just.
Yeah.
We're not getting.
So, we have these pads of paper. Grab one, grab a pen. You don't have to use the whole pad. Because if you do, you're not going to be able to read the whole thing here. Because we have rules here. And as this book states, the Cleveland Poetry Scenes, a panorama and an anthology, published by the Bottom Dog Press. I suspect this is a very new publication. We have an essay in here about this poetry reading and the uniqueness of it. I'm having trouble with words today because it's National Poetry Month today. Written by Steve Goldberg, which is cheating a little bit, but not really. Because Steve knows it better than anybody. What's that? They asked you?
They asked you.
Well, they asked him to. If you were asked to do something, wouldn't you? Depends on who asks. So, okay, let's get down to what's going on in poetry events around the area. Friday, April 11th, that's tomorrow. Deep Cleveland, 7 o'clock p.m., Borders in Strongsville. 8:30. Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 7 o'clock. Get there at 7, drink some coffee, steal a book or two. I didn't say that. TM Goal. TM Goal is the
Gottl.
Oh, it is Goat. Oh, Godel.
Golgot.
TM Goat is the feature reader.
No, Teresa.
Teresa M. Teresa M. Goat.
Who is reading here? July.
She's reading here in July. It'll be sweaty in July. We'll all be very hot. We'll wish it was colder. Unlike now when we wish it was warmer.
We take off all our clothes and Andy Linda won't care.
Well, we do that anyway. Also tomorrow,
No, we already plugged the song. We already plugged the book.
the Friday, April 11th, North Water Street Gallery in Kent at 8 o'clock p.m. This is Mage Reagan's gathering that he has at the North Water Street Gallery, that I just said that, of course. It's a very intimate but very good reading. You sit in a circle and read as you feel, and you behave yourself sometimes. It's definitely not a rule that you have to
They're
behave
doing it in
yourself.
that big space, though, next door to there's a big space.
I don't know what they're doing.
Not-
That used to
not
be like
tomorrow.
a venue. Saturday,
Pay attention.
April 12th, Poetry at the Brant Gallery at 3 o'clock, hosted by Russ Vidrick. I've been to one of these. I should be to more of them, but I've only been to one. And it's a bunch of people sitting around reading poetry. Isn't everything? God.
It's all on.
Monday, April
Control,
14th.
man. I'm in control.
Carl Molda and Philip Meters Carol, did I say?
He's a professional reader.
I know.
Don't try this at home.
You know Carl? Carl Angelic.
Yes, I do know Carl.
Oh, he's very nice.
Carol Molda and Philip
It goes to the Pope.
Meters.
Who's reading here September 11th?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
September 11th. Who can forget September 11th? 7 o'clock p.m. at Max
Come for a
Backs in
good
Coventry. Go there and, look at books and then listen to the poems. I'm sure there's probably like some kind of open mic going on there as well. Then Thursday, April 17th, Ted Kooser. Oh, hello? Yes. Ted Kooser, former U.S. Poet Laureate. Former. Yeah, what the fuck's that all about? You can't hold on to that. You can't hold
Go
on
there
to
and
that.
heckle, say, hey, what are you doing lately?
Well, it was Poet Laureate, but then somebody else came and did it.
Yeah,
'cause I suck. No, I'm sure it's fantastic. Because otherwise,
If you like
President Bush wouldn't have selected him.
farm implements, he's your man.
I like empty farmhouses.
John Carroll University, he will be reading at 7 o'clock p.m. on Thursday, April 11th. Ted Kooser.
17th.
17th. April 17th.
Bro, was you wondering why you can't?
Is he
wondering
talking?
why-
And you
wondering
can't
why
figure
you
out that
talk-
the 7th is already happening.
You're wondering why
I guess
you
this
all
is
that
for-
work this way now.
Oh yeah, and by the way, this whole reading is videotaped and stored in very deep subterranean lockers that we keep all these tapes in, so you will always be remembered.
Forever.
Friday, April 18th, at the Lit Center, the Lit Center Poetry Workshop at 7:30 p.m. at Max Backs in Coventry. Same place where you can see Carol Molda and Philip Meters, who will read here at the Lit on September 11th.
Yes!
Good. Carl.
Friday, April 18th.
Carl.
Carl.
Smith.
No. Dan Smith
JP2.
on the 18th will also be reading his poetry at Madison Rose in Lakewood. At
Dan has
7:30
read here.
p.m. Dan has read here. Dan has been a featured reader here. Who in this room has been a featured reader? See, that shows you what kind of whores we really are.
God.
There's not even an audience.
It's easy. Yeah,
Who do you gotta know to
It's
be
not
a
really an
reader?
For some reason, we always have like tons of like young, beautiful girls,
Yeah.
like just
They
sitting in the
sometimes take
audience
their
everywhere.
shirts off.
And like tonight, it's all men.
This is on the internet.
This is like this in this room. It's all men. There are women on the. I salute you. Out of
Cut
the
your corner there.
in the bar.
We got a camera going here.
But yeah, I mean, it's like it's weird.
No,
Usually I'm up here kind of like
He's not
napping
making
on
that
people.
part up.
Came all the way from
The rest of it's making up.
Y'all look like a bunch of fucking lumberjacks.
Okay.
Also then, on Friday, April 18th, Plus Don't Call It a Comeback, Black Poetics, 7 p.m., CSU, Divley Hall. Is that Divley?
Dipley or Dively? I never
Divley Hall, Divley Hall?
I don't know how.
Never heard of that.
Come on, you weren't there.
With Mary Weems, Q Nice, and Boogenia.
The Boogeyman.
Oh, Boogeyman.
All of
Mary Weems, Q Nice, and Boogenia. The Boogeyman. This is all on tape. Visible Voice Bookstore, April 24th. Right across the street, on the other side of the street. You just go down Kenilworth. It's right across from the Brandt Gallery.
You crawl there.
We have, oh
There's a
yes,
subterranean tunnel.
we have an event hosted by the lovely and articulate Allison with Professor Steve on May 2nd through the 4th. Oh yeah, that's right. It is that time of year.
That's right.
We have the Jawbone. And I don't know if it still is, but it used to be the only open mic poetry festival in the United States. And it goes on for 2 days. Friday at the 2nd, at 8 o'clock is a reading at the Standing Rock Arts Gallery. Saturday, the 3rd of May, from 10 to 2. I guess it's 4 days, 3 days. poetry and pie. So you can eat poetry and read pie.
Mathematicians.
Everybody writing all this down.
3.241. And
Watch it on the chat.
2 to 5 p.m. Saturday the 3rd of
I guess I'll put
May,
this
the
on
John
the
Brown Tannery Park poetry
Okay.
engagement as part of the Jawbone. It's a sub-reading of the Jawbone in which people do things with poetry. 5th of 5 o'clock then after the John Brown Tannery Ranch, Tannery Park, 5 o'clock at Cicconi's for the Derby. So you will go and you can see the horses race
Where the poor guy?
with May Dragon probably, unless he's going to beat. No, he's going to.
Yep, I bet $2 he came in 16th last year.
And then 8 p.m. on Saturday the 3rd of May, reading at the Standing Rock Arts Gallery again. They go back again. And then there's something that looks like it's crossed out.
No.
No, Sunday the 4th, Fred Fuller Park reading, and it's a potluck, I think.
Yeah, right.
At least it used to be a potluck. Okay. And that's a potluck. So you bring food and then you sit around and, park shelters and eat people's macaroni and cheese and read poetry. Saturday, May 3rd, 2 p.m., dedication of the Daniel Thompson plaque with readings at Daniel's Way, West 2nd, and Rockwell, which is where I do a lot of work with whatever I do. It has nothing to do with poetry. And then also, of course, I already introduced it, Cleveland Poetry Scene's Panorama and Anthology. Steve has a say. All right.
Not to be confused
That was
with
one long
essay,
fucking.
but-
So all I want to say now is, if you want me to repeat that again, please yell. All right.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pimp Sheet.
I didn't catch what was going on halfway through.
Next Tuesday,
Talk about the pie again. That was exciting.
poetry and pie. Next Tuesday at my place in the basement. Bring your own pie.
How many decimal places are people in?
Decibels. Decibels of decimal places. Okay. So
What?
If anybody has anything that they've published that they think should be included in a Cleveland poetry display at the bookstore around the corner, please bring it by. I'm trying to curate that sort of thing. I'm not nearly as knowledgeable as this jerk.
Oh yeah, you are.
But if you guys have any suggestions or anything that I'm missing, yeah, right.
Beware. Okay, I have something for you.
You will notice that there is no free hug sign tonight. That's because you suck. No free hugs.
Here, I want you to put a few of my things in your
And I
display.
said, what is this, $3?
So there's going to be a display of the visible voice of poetry.
Another.
Well, it's erotic writing.
I have another.
When do you accepting stuff?
Anytime, we do it all on consignment, and we're just, I'm trying to get as complete,
Can I write the poem out of construction paper?
There's no.
Alright.
Bree does it.
Is there a business model?
I got something for you I'm going to read, but it's not this copy. I'll make it.
Yeah, bring it by tomorrow.
So,
Tonight?
Well, they made the copy because it's title law.
all right.
Oh, okay.
It's calligraphy.
Cool.
All right. Well,
Stop blocking the camera.
have a good time. And like I said, pick up some pads and pens. Let's cover the rules real quick for the evening. We have 2 featured readers coming up here, and.